Do you believe you were raised in a truly healthy environment? Childhood should be filled with joy, growth, and discovery, exploring the world with your parents by your side. Sadly, not everyone grows up in a happy home. If you experience neglect or abuse, you might still feel the lasting effects without realizing how unhealthy it truly was. You may have accepted it as normal family life, carrying learned shame, fear, and sadness into adult relationships, not knowing there was a better way. Here are 5 signs that may indicate you went through a traumatic childhood. Clues that explain patterns you might still struggle with today. Sign number 1. Childlike reactions. How do you cope with stress? Children cry or throw tantrums to release frustration, but adults are expected to handle challenges differently. If you faced early trauma, you might slip back into behaviors from simpler times when life felt safer. This is called age regression. Under pressure, you might use baby talk, rock back and forth, pace, or seek comfort in dolls and stuffed animals to soothe yourself when overwhelmed. In more severe moments, you could curl into a fetal position or even experience bedwetting, temporary regressions that signal unresolved pain. Sign number 2, insecure attachment. Attachment theory explains how early caregiver interactions shape what we expect from relationships throughout life. With secure attachment, your needs were met in infancy, so you learned to trust others and developed a healthy, positive self-image as you grew. But when caregivers were neglectful or unresponsive, your mind may have decided people can't be relied upon, planting deep doubts about safety. As an adult, this can show up as a negative self-image, fear of abandonment or commitment, and difficulty forming or maintaining close bonds. Sign number 3, avoiding conflict. Were you allowed to voice your feelings, or were your thoughts dismissed and criticized the moment you spoke up? Growing up in a harsh or overly critical home can teach you to expect hostility from others and make confrontation feel dangerous. So you may stay silent, let others have their way, or change the subject to avoid discomfort, even when your own needs are ignored. You might even remain in uncomfortable situations just to keep the peace, fearing you'll disappoint someone if you stand up for yourself. Sign number 4, low self-worth. Did your parents celebrate your wins or brush them off? Did they guide you kindly or shame you for mistakes? Constant criticism can be internalized until you believe you're never good enough, no matter how hard you try to do things right. As an adult, you may struggle to accept praise, second-guess your performance, and worry constantly about other people's approval. That anxious loop keeps you stuck, measuring your value against imagined judgments instead of seeing your real progress and strengths. Sign number 5, risky behaviors. Trauma can push people toward high-risk activities, from binge drinking to reckless driving in search of relief. Research links trauma and PTSD symptoms with more frequent risk-taking, as if danger could drown out buried pain for a brief moment. But risk-seeking is a maladaptive coping strategy that can endanger your safety and health, even when it doesn't seem serious at first. Recognizing the pattern is a first step toward healing, replacing short-term highs with healthier support, therapy, and self-compassion. Do you recognize any of these signs in yourself? Share your thoughts below and consider reaching out for help. You don't have to do this alone. If this video helped, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. References are in the description. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.